Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. Uh, well, in Jamaica, it is afternoon. In the UK, it is now 8:33, and just want to take this opportunity on Facilitators for a Better Jamaica platform to wish all the members, and I'm just going to bring in Richard Davis right away. Hey, good evening, Richard. How are you doing?
Good evening, Sylbourne.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, listen, want to thank you so much as we have this sort of interaction on Ffbj. Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that Richard Davis and myself, we are directors of Ffbj, Facilitators for Better Jamaica. And Richard, say hi. Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to this platform.
Yes, yes. We realize that over the years since Ffbj has been birthed, actually, and if I give a sort of a period of time when we started, all the way in when is it, Richard? 2003. Yeah,
wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, 2003.
Yeah.
A think tank lobby group, where we specialize in being an effective voice. With a mandate to speak up for Jamaica and Jamaicans' interests in the United Kingdom and internationally. And I remember people used to say to us, where did we get that mandate from? And we said the mandate came from the fact that we are Jamaicans.
Well, I think that, to me, it speaks volume. If someone actually represent a country and they think that there's issue that they can address, I think that they have should be an authority to be able to address those issues, because they are passionate about that country, and I don't think anyone should question that.
Yes, yes. And when we created it was to identify the need for an independent voice for Jamaicans living abroad to speak on political, social, and economic issues affecting Jamaica and Jamaicans worldwide. We are streaming right now on YouTube, which is at Sylbourne TV, and on Facebook, on the Facebook page of Facilitators for Better Jamaica group, and also on Twitter. But one of the things that we like is for persons to somehow come in and to hear their views. But we're just doing a 15-minute quick discussion here, looking at how we can utilize this platform, because we realize that it has been growing over the years. And there are different ways that we can sort of utilize the platform to benefit members or persons who are part of this platform. And Richard, you can elaborate on that again as well.
Yeah, I think first thing, Sylbourne, I just want to just let viewers understand, as you mentioned about how many years that we've been operating before the advent of Facebook and the various social media.
Or Facebook.
When we used to design our whole newsletter to communicate to the wider audience. And now we find that we are in a position where we are working in conjunction with social media. And that's why you're able to see us now and interact with us today. But I still think the purpose of Ffbj is relevant then, and I think it's more relevant now, because as you rightly said, the number is growing, and we want to make sure we utilize that platform to the maximum. because we know a lot of people on this platform can make a difference, both in the UK where they live and they work, but also the island of Jamaica where they still see as their home. Yeah.
Yes.
So as part of, and we're in the diaspora, we're very passionate. Sometimes people might say we're over passionate about Jamaica, but why not? Because that's our island of our birth, and we still any issue that impacted on Jamaica over a year of Jamaica interests, we think we have a duty to speak up about it. And we have done over the years, Sylbourne. We take on some very successful campaign over the years.
Mm.
You know, really, really, before social media came on stream. Yeah. So it's good now we have, with the help of social media, to create this massive pool of dedicated people
Yeah.
who think it's worth to join FFBJ. I want them to make sure that them just only come on to post something and then you don't hear from them. We want to engage with them on a more regular basis, and that's why we want to create this forum.
Yes, I do know that there seem to be some glitches on the Facebook page, but just, I mean, it's on YouTube as well, and people can actually see that later. But the point that you mentioned, that we have also been doing different projects, and one, for argument's sake, was the airfare, which I realized that Facebook page is still up there, community against unfair airfare passenger duty,
Mhm.
where we actually had these physical papers. I was actually clearing out the other day, and I saw all these papers when we were going around the country, getting
Mhm.
getting physical papers talking about the unfair passenger duty
Yeah.
tax, which was,
Yeah.
I thought, was a successful campaign in conjunction with the diaspora in the UK.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also to note, Sylbourne, again, even without the advent of social media, where now you can hit thousands of people in a matter of minutes around the globe, we still was able to very, very effective by using this platform to
Mm.
raise issues to the point where government as well as the airline uh, officials would have to make a statement.
Yes.
Yeah, because they realized FFBJ was actually was mobilizing the people who actually would be potential customers. And I think that was a major success. We also did quite well regarding the teachers campaign. Yeah.
and and that is right as well, because we did went down to a hotel somewhere in central London, the late Paul Lawrence as well, who joined with the campaign, and we went to meet with some directors for Virgin to say that they were actually being like a monopoly. British Airways go to Kingston, or I think, and Virgin goes to Montego Bay,
Montego Bay.
and they
Yeah.
were like
Yeah.
controlling the whole thing. But I think the point is that it showed how working together can make wonders. And you mentioned also about the teachers, the qualified teacher
Mhm.
status as well. That
Yeah.
was a
Yeah.
campaign many years ago, which where
Mhm.
Jamaican teachers and Commonwealth teachers were going to be kicked out because of new changes in policies
Mhm.
as well.
Well, I
But
think what interesting about it, Sylvan. I think in over the last 5 years, people talk about Windrush and the teachers campaign when we started then those years back. It just put everything into context, isn't it?
yes,
Because yeah, after the war, a lot of people from the so-called Commonwealth came over to trying to put Britain back on its feet
yes,
after afterwards that very terrible Second World War. And now you find that even now, the campaign's still ongoing, but in a different format. Yeah, and it's really important that we trying to relaunch that campaign under this new premise that we have now,
yes,
and FFPJ, especially with the support of social media, so we can reach a more wider audience and we have more interaction
yeah, yeah,
compared to them. Yeah.
yeah. And also for this Saturday night, one of the key issues which seem to be having a massive impact in Jamaica is the whole education sector, where we are seeing children having, you know, fighting with teachers, something which I've never used to or ever seen before when I was going to high school in Jamaica or primary school, because We weren't we weren't we were more fearful of not just a fight with the teachers or any problem with teachers. We were fearful of what happens when we reach home.
And it's not only parents, that your direct parents, your auntie, uncle, and the next door
Everybody,
neighbor. Yeah, everybody actually weighed and said, "Oh, dear, you actually do that." And go back to the old say about the village approach.
yes,
Yeah, I mean, from the time I left school, I went to school in Spain prior to coming
yeah,
to this country, and from I
mm,
left school, I have to walk a good mile and a half home. The amount of people I have to pass, and if I do anything that will get back to my appearance, you understand me?
that's
So
it.
they watch out. So the highest and years was there all the way from the left school, from the left that school premises, right until you get home. So that nowadays young people get away with things, and when you approach some of the parents, I'm not blaming all the parents being the same way. They
Mm,
want to pick a fight with you or trying to say their kids are white is white. And we have to accept young kids, if they think they can get away with it, they will get away with it if you allow them to. Yeah.
and
So
and that
discipline and culture have changed.
and that point that leads now to Saturday night. This Saturday night at 10 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be having a few professionals within the education sector in Jamaica that will be coming on to the Talking Sip, which is on YouTube and Facebook. And of course, the link will be in the Ffbj, where we'll be talking about students, what is going wrong with the education sector, and about young people, about the lockdown. Did the lockdown have an impact in it? The mental health factor. So we're hoping to have the principal of York Castle High School, Raymond Treasure, all being well, is to be confirmed. We're supposed to have a guidance counselor for Woolmers, and also the chairman for Northgate High School, Reverend Wesley Voynes, and other persons can actually join. So I think what we're actually saying is that we want to tap into this platform. That's why this show is exclusively on this platform, Ffbj, so persons can somehow use it as a medium. If they got a topic or something they want to talk about and want to be a part of it, they can. And as time go by, Richard, we will support persons with ventures that they have, books that they have, music that they have, as long as it's up to a certain level, of course. But we don't just have anything on this, just to capitalize on the fact that we have Jamaicans together, over near to 12,000 people on this platform.
Yeah.
Of course, we know that not everybody's interactive, right, Richard?
Exactly. Obviously, we know people sit on the fence and people wait and observe. There's nothing wrong with that. But I believe that there's time when we think it's right to say we call to action. We expect those people to come forward and say, listen, based on my background, my skill, I think I can contribute to this discussion. And not even just a discussion, might even take it further to put those discussions into real action and implementing them. So, yeah,
Yes.
so there's a lot of people. I can't remember the actual number of people on our membership server registered with us, but I sure that means there is a lot of expertise, and you mentioned about the subject of the school and the issue that we have at the moment in Jamaica. We're so very much on the social and as well as the mainstream news in Jamaica, and it's impacted on us in the diaspora here, because we have family and friends in teaching profession, and we also have family and friends who have children in schools.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why the word is facilitator for Ffbj Jamaica. We want to ensure that we have a voice to try and see how best collectively we can help to resolve some of those issues.
Yeah. And what we're hoping to achieve as well is, we haven't decided when, if it's going to be every 2 weeks or whatever. We have these live updates and discussions specific on Ffbj platform. So persons, you'll be able to see this video after, and you can join in and you can let us know, get your feedback on this, or you can reach out to us simply on the same platform here as well. There's the link. I'll actually put the link down there as well. You can reach out. And the last word, Richard, before we go?
Yeah, I think just to highlight that even though we have this wonderful platform that we're hoping to go from strength to strength, people who normally access Ffbj by its Facebook page, can use that as a way to raise issues that we can actually use as possible topical point to take onto this platform.
Yes.
So we that would be very much welcome. It could be related to young people, older people. Could be my institution, like the church. It might be in business, on various other areas, the economy in general. And we have to also acknowledge that we live in the UK, so issue impact related to the UK government. They should be able to raise your concern if it's impacted on us as well.
I was just reminded a while ago, Richard, that for persons to be seen on this platform, they have got to. You cannot see who is the person actually writing. There's something I'll have to learn about to increase engagement. I need to do something because it's a group. Like you got to give the person's permission. Because like I see, somebody just wrote here now. Yes, there's a cause. Yes, there's a cause. They are concerned. Facebook users. Unfortunately, it doesn't show who they are. That's the. I think there's something I've got to do to permission. But anyway, as we are learning about this, we can find out more. But yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're about with FFBJ, Facilitators for Better Jamaica, and we look forward to interacting with you at another time, and look
I
forward to
think
your yes, Richard.
Sylbourne, I think we
Yes.
need to make it quite clear because a lot of people are very political about discussion. We clearly, whatever people think of us outside this platform, we are non-political.
Yes.
And that's from the near 20 years now since we operating. We
Yes.
normally use it as a very neutral platform, irrespective of your own personal political persuasion. And I think we need people to come on, respect that going forward. Yeah.
And you're right. You're right on that point. And nothing is wrong with persons having their political persuasion. That's natural, really. But what we try not to do is for people to feel intimidated based on their persuasion, politically or not. And what we do not encourage is for persons to bully others based on their political persuasion as well, so they can have that level of interaction. Because one of the things that we do find about Jamaica is that it can be, the political line can be so drawn that no matter what you say, some people are just closed, you know, in regards to their thought process, unless you're in line with them politically. But I believe there's, as the person says, yes, there's a cause, there are concerns, and what we are talking about is solutions, isn't it, Richard?
Yeah,
Solutions.
it is.
Yeah.
And we expect everyone come on board, come with a very positive mindset, not about say, well, because of that person said it, because of their political, involvement in the government or opposition. People are going to put them onto their ears and say, no, I don't want to hear because of who you are. We want people to come on with this positiveness to try to make Jamaica a better place. That's why the term Facilitate for Better Jamaica. And the positivity is in the name, isn't it?
Yes.
So we want people to come on to bear it in mind.
Yeah. I like what you say. It's in the name, because when we created the name Facilitators for a Better Jamaica, for a better Jamaica, you cannot go wrong. Like what the Governor General said, what is wrong with Jamaica can be made right with what is right for Jamaica, what is right with Jamaica. And therefore, in 2003, Facilitators for Better Jamaica was formed as a non-profit organization. And if I just read it here, non-profit organization, independent think tank lobby group, specializing in being an effective voice with a mandate to speak up for Jamaican interests in the United Kingdom and internationally. And how we achieve this is by through various forum networking events, because we had a lot of networking events as well, but COVID shut everything down. And so in the areas of lobbying, education, events, partnership programs, and public outreach. So yeah, that's it. All right, Richard, I know you got another appointment, so I'm going to let you go quickly.
Okay, thank you very much, Alice. Hopefully, this is like a taster of what to come in the future, and we want the membership on FFBJ through Facebook page to come on board and contribute to make Jamaica a better place, as
Awesome.
Bird facilitate for better Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Richard, I'll let you be. Okay.
Okay, thank you
All
very
right.
much.
Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So that was a quick little teaser, a little taste for FFBJ. As you can see, I've been around for a while, doing a lot of things when it comes on to community work, and it's very important that one change that music there. Music is not feeling it. Take off the music. So, as I say, ladies and gentlemen, do remember and do feel free to, after you watch this video, to let us know your views, that your comments, and I'll have to find out why I'm not seeing the name of the person as they're commenting. Peace and love. I'm not okay. I can see someone on YouTube there, Michelle. Somehow it's not coming through. It should be about what is right and not always right. That's most Jamaicans are about a party in a country. It should always be about country before party. That is correct there. For some reason, the view the messages or the chat is not coming through, because what I did tonight was did it straight from the group page, and I think that is where there might be some sort of issues. I didn't do from my page normally, which I do, but nevertheless still I can see that persons have seen it, and we can always do it. So without further ado, have a good night. God bless you. Peace out. My name is Sylbourne. Thank you very much.